just figuring out your life. You're just figuring out who you are, what you're doing, and you're learning about how to, like, be in the real world. You're learning how to, like, be away from your parents, or you're learning about new career options. Like, people in their 20s always work shitty jobs. You're just going to work shitty jobs. You have to. And, like, my grandma told me this because I'm like, oh, I hate my job. Like, this sucks. Like, this is not what I want to be doing. And she's like, and I told her, like, what I want to be doing. And she's like, Lainey, you can't just get there. Like, you can't just wake up and be there. Like, how are you going to learn? How are you going to grow? And old people are right. Like, they know because they've done it. They've grown. You have to learn. Life's tough. Life's hard, and you have to learn those lessons in your 20s, and that's why they suck. That is literally why they suck. But I'm just going to go through the quick breakdown of all these, like, problems that people usually, common issues that people have in their 20s. Says, unlike college, there's not free food everywhere you turn. That's, again, a financial issue. So money's tight. Money's always tight for people in their 20s, unless you are, like, unless you come from a really rich background. But even then, or you get, like, a really good job, even then, so, like, my ex, she broke up with me because she came from, like, some money, and she's never had to, like, work for anything before. So now that she actually has to start and figure out what she wants to do with her career, she's like, I'm not good at anything because she's never had to work at it. But she just has to learn that things take time, and you have to put effort, and you have to work at things. Like, people aren't just like, oh, gifted at something, and that's their career when they're in their 20s. That rarely happens. And even if they do make a lot of money in their 20s, it's not because they're gifted. It's just because, like, they went on a track that was like, I went and became, like, a stockbroker really early in life. So it all depends. But all my friends are just so upset, and they think that they're so alone. So if you are in your 20s and you think you're alone, you are not alone. And it's not just you that are going through these issues. I know someone, my cousin, she is in her 20s. She's 22 as well. And she is engaged to her fiance, and he's 26. No, scratch that. He's 28. And they're doing this long distance thing because she was living with him because he got into grad school finally and was, like, gonna, do what he wanted to do finally. And so she was like, all right, I'm gonna move in with you. We're gonna live together. And she was like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't just follow you around while you're doing your thing when I still need to finish college. I need to finish my own life. I need to get, like, I love you. I still want to marry you. I still want to be with you, but I need to move out and, like, do my own thing. So that's what they're doing. And, like, they're still gonna get married. They're still gonna be together. And he totally gets it. He totally gets it. Another guy friend who's 26. He had a job in a talent agency in Beverly Hills. He hated it. He really didn't like it. And so he was like, I need to quit. And he didn't get a job lined up after he quit. So he's been looking and looking for jobs. And he's, like, stuck at home, and he hates it. And his girlfriend is like, she quit her job to become a personal trainer, and she's really good at being a personal trainer. And so he's like, how did she quit her job and things are going so great for her and they're not going great for me? Well, he's thinking about going back to school for cooking because he's an amazing cook. And so I think that's great. I think everything happens for a reason. And so whether you know the reason now or you don't, you need to just let the universe do what it's going to do, because whether you want it or not, things are just going to happen. So you need to either roll with the punches or cry about it to your friends. But, like, shit is going to happen. Shit happens all the time. So you need to just buck up and be like, you know what? I have to go to work again today and I hate it, but you know what? I'm gonna talk to my friends and they're gonna make me laugh. Or I'm gonna watch a funny video, or I'm just gonna scream to hardcore rock on my way home. And you have to just try to keep a positive mind throughout everything and realize that you're not alone. It's not just you that's going through everything. Everyone, especially in their 20s, are going through either financial / career stuff, or personal / relationship stuff, or both. Or even, like, a lot of it, like, that's mainly what I've been finding. So I found some, if you just, like, Google your 20s, I found this blog that I shared on my Facebook that talks about how to just deal with it. Like, how, like, everyone is going through this. Everyone. So you gotta just be like, alright, today's gonna fucking suck. And I know that doesn't sound wonderful. That definitely does not sound wonderful to me. Like, when I was in high school, I was like, I don't want to be working a job that I don't like. So then you do things to better yourself to get there. Instead of just being, like, stuck in this rut, you have to, like, so in order for me to get a better job, or a job that I like, I'm applying to jobs, but I'm also like going to go back to school part-time and earn a master's degree in graphic design, which is what I want to, because I want to be a freelance artist. I want to be what kind of art, whatever anyone needs, and that doesn't make a lot of money, and I don't care, because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to make art for whoever I want, and if I can't do that, then I want to be making art at a company. So I need to boost up my portfolio, especially in the graphic design area, so I have to go back to school to do that. And in order to go back to school, then I have to work, so I'm looking for other jobs that I'm hoping will be more financially stable. And then also, like, look for little outlets that you like to do. Look for, like, I'm volunteering at an animal shelter because I love animals, and I can't afford to have one right now in my life, and, like, I don't know where I'm going to end up, whether it's, like, abroad or in New York or in LA or wherever. So I don't want an animal right now because I'm too nervous that I'm not going to be able to take care of it during its entire life. So I'm volunteering. And, like, if you just stay pissed and upset and sad and just keep, like, putting yourself down and being stuck in this rut, that's not going to help you. It's not. And when people realize that it's not just them, that everyone is going through this, you won't feel as, like, weird or as scared or even as upset, because you're like, okay, I'm not weird, I'm normal, everyone's 20s suck, and it's what you do to make them better. So that was my long video. I'm sorry it was so long about why your 20s suck. So this was Living with Lainey. Subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every Sunday. Alright, bye guys.